Hey, YouTubers, something important, something kind of damn important. So, I'm at my parents' deck right now. I'm smoking a nice big ass cigar, as in the big ass cigar of life. Look at that big ass cigar. The House of Keeping, smoking this Gran Habano cigar. Nice big ass cigar is the big ass cigar of life. And I'm drinking right now some Polar seltzer water. And no, that's not alcohol. So, speaking of alcohol, I actually had a sip or two when I went to the typical ass liquor store in town. Yeah, so my parents and I went to the typical ass liquor store in town, and I had a sip or two of alcohol. So first time I've had a sip of alcohol in 3 weeks probably. So right now I'm on minimal alcohol because of the fatty liver. So trying to go on as little alcohol as possible. So, FYI for my subscribers or my viewers right now, this might be a tiny bit of a shorter video, but it's going to be a little bit short ass like the big ass cigar, but I'll still be doing a video. Anyway, so yeah, so I had a sip or two of alcohol at the liquor store in town. I had a little bit of bourbon, nice big ass bourbon like the big ass cigar, and I also had some wine, nice big ass wine like the big ass cigar, just being silly ass like the big ass cigar. So yeah, so and I actually got carded. Yeah, didn't surprise me because obviously they're being very damn careful. So very damn careful. So. Yep, the woman said, "Can I see your ID?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, here's my ID." And I'm like, "Here's my whatever, yeah, here's my crap." And it's like, yep. She's like, "Yep, you're definitely old enough." I understand they're just being careful ass like the big ass cigar. Because obviously the last thing you would want to do is obviously sell to somebody who's underage. So I always like, I feel old, like old ass, like the big ass cigar when people card me because it makes me feel kind of proud, kind of like a happy ass, like the big ass cigar. I say the word ass a lot, so nice big ass cigars. Anyway, makes me feel kind of cool, kind of badass. So badass like the big ass cigar when people check my ID. So anyway, so. Yeah, so not a whole lot new. Let me go over my recap of my week. If you hear some noise in the background, YouTubers, that's just my dad sitting down on the deck. I'm not sure if he wants to be in the video or not, but so he's just he's having a cigar himself. So anyway, if you whatever. So anyway, just do a recap of my week. So anyway. So I worked my typical ass schedule, like the big ass cigar. Worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, doing the Carts Nice big ass carts like the big ass cigar. So yeah, I Sunday actually, Sunday, which was, let's see, which day would that been? Sunday would have been. I forget, but anyway, I was bagging the big ass cigar for a change. When I say bagging, I mean bagging groceries or working as a service clerk. So I haven't done a bagging shift for quite some time, so it was kind of a nice change. So anyway, yeah. So and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, obviously I was doing carts, nice big ass carts like the big ass cigar. Obviously not big ass farts, big ass carts, being silly ass like the big ass cigar. Anyway, so this weekend my dad and I are going out to dinner. Nice big ass dinner like the big ass cigar. Yeah. I'm very excited to go out to dinner with my dad. We're gonna have a nice dinner out. I'm going to get prime rib myself. I think my dad's going to get steak tips, which is nice big ass steak tips like the big ass cigar. And I'm going to get prime rib, nice big ass prime rib like the big ass cigar. you hear that noise in the background, that's a mourning dove, a nice big ass bird like the big ass cigar, not a turd obviously, a bird, not a turd. So yeah, it'd be funny if it was a big ass turd. So being silly ass like the big ass cigar. So anyway. Not a whole lot else to talk about. I am, you know, obviously going to do my typical videos this week, or weekend rather, this weekend. I'm going to be doing my ramble right now, which might be a little bit on the shorter side, but it will still be a nice big ass ramble like the big ass cigar. And, you know, do my usual video, you know, checking tomorrow morning, smoking a pipe, nice big ass pipe like the big ass cigar. And, sorry, I had a burp. On Saturday I'll be, you know, shooting the shit with you guys, you know, talking about, you know, with my cigar in the afternoon. So I might have to do the video on the deck tomorrow afternoon, assuming the weather is fine, it's not raining, which I don't think it's going to be raining tomorrow, because my parents are having kind of problems with flies, you know, like big ass flies, like the big ass cigar, like fruit flies, and right now I'm smoking on the deck just because we have an attached garage, and it kind of like the flies tend to get into the house, which is not good. Flies are really a pain in the ass, like the big ass cigar. So out of courtesy to my parents, I'm smoking on the deck. Because obviously, you know, some people are more bothered by bugs and insects than other people. In general, insects and bugs don't bother me that much. I mean, certain insects and bugs do bother me, like cockroaches. Yeah, being silly ass like the big ass cigar. Yeah, like cockroaches obviously are no go. Absolutely not. Like I could not live in an apartment that has cockroaches, and thankfully my apartment does not have cockroaches. Like bed bugs, no way. I could never live in an apartment that has bed bugs. Like most houses have a little bit of problems with mice. Like mice are very common, nice big ass mice, like the big ass cigar. But in terms of like, you know, bed bugs and cockroaches, I could never deal with bed bugs and cockroaches. No way in hell. Like no way in holy hell. But in terms of like, you know, your typical like fruit fly, I mean, it's not pleasant, but I mean, I personally don't get bothered by them that much. But I understand that some people do. So anyway. Oh, speak of the devil, there's a fly buzzing around me. So we have a lot of plants around my parents' house. So yeah, that's probably what attracts the flies, the fruit flies, is these plants around the house. They're looking for you know, that sweet smell of the plants, the flowers. That's probably attracts them, as well as bees, nice big ass bees like the big ass cigar. Anyway, so I have my phone propped against my ashtray because that's what I'm using for you know, a tripod right now. A lot of people like the fact that I use my like a tripod nowadays, because I know a lot of people pointed out in my earlier videos, like 2012, 2013, 2014, they were very, very shaky, like very damn shaky. And ever since I started using a tripod, people have really liked the quality of my videos a lot more, because it's a lot, I understand it's kind of like, yeah, you don't really like the shakiness, like some people, like some person pointed out, like what the hell's going on, is it like an earthquake? It's like, you know, a big ass earthquake like the big ass cigar. And yeah, I can understand it's kind of a pain in the ass when the camera shakes. It gets really, really irritating. So anyway, not much else to talk about, so I'll be doing a video tomorrow, doing my pipe, probably up here on the deck, assuming it's not raining outside, and then I'll also be doing a video tomorrow on the deck, most likely, assuming it's not raining outside, with a cigar, big ass cigar, and yeah. So that's all I really wanted to say. I'm going to cut this video a little bit short just because I want to talk with my dad, just have a conversation with my dad. So anyway, have a nice day, YouTubers. Bye.